Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88 and we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook, case number 13, chapter number 3, Eastern Promises of the Inner City. Ace's investigation is giving me a headache. Great, and now the phone's ringing. Hello? Hello? Pacific Bay Police, it's Judge Dante. One of your suspects has just filed for divorce. What are you talking about? Steve Srebnick? He's filed for divorce? He only got married 3 hours ago. Plus, why did you have that accent, Dante? Oh, it's what I do. It's really what I do. And exactly. I don't want them bickering in my courtroom. I don't even do divorce. I much prefer to try them for a good, honest homicide. Huh. Did you hear that, Ace? Steve Srebnick is divorcing Manka. Finally, somebody listens to my advice. Yeah, sorry, Ace, you're right. We must find out exactly why he decided to divorce Manka so fast. And you also want to go back to the Hammond? I guess we do need a little bit more insight into our victim's life, and he often went there. Well, let's go then. What's up, dude? Mr. Srebnick, why are you divorcing your brand new wife? Not that I disagree with your decision, but you did say she was the love of your life. Well, we used to get along. We'd read the Daily Dawn together at the breakfast table, watch the sunset, that sort of thing. But I can't take her nagging anymore. She's yelling at me for everything I do. She never stood up to her father like this, not even when he invited the Chinese to our wedding. I told them it was dangerous to be seen partying with the Chinese these days. We're friends with the Russians, but they didn't listen. Wait, so to you it's all about being friends with the Russians, so much that killing Radovan wasn't enough. You had to divorce his daughter too, just to save face? We're Serbians, Commissioner Ace. The friendship of the Russians is important to us. Radovan was a traitor to our tradition, and now Manka wants to do the same. Oh my goodness, you guys are insane. Drama, man. The Real Housewives of the Inner City, man. Dangerous. Okay, so we have a tap. How am I not seeing the tap? Oh, it's 'cause, okay. Alright, well anyways, pillow. Locked chest is down here. Bell. Struggling for sure. And a ladle. Ladle, ladle. Ladle, ladle. I don't know, I'm just being silly, guys. Ace, you found a paper. What does it say? For Chinese, non-Chinese clients. This feud seems to crop up everywhere we look. Does the paper say anything else? Can you retrieve more writing? I'll be quiet so you can concentrate. And you found a lockbox. Alright, I trust your skills to unlock it. Obviously you trust my skills. We don't really trust your skills for anything. But let's do the paper first. Oh. So Ace, what's with this for Chinese and non-Chinese clients paper? Oh, you revealed some drawings. Yeah, they look like just like massage positions to me. What's the big deal? Sure, the ones for the non-Chinese customers look a little rough, but yeah, I guess you are right. When something looks weird, show it to Russell. I bet he'll find something wrong with it. He really will. I can't blame him, he really will. Russell always finds something wrong with something. Okay, it's a Sol. There we go. Let's go with, yeah, almost 9. That's okay. I have plenty of energy. It's really not that big of a deal. Ace, you've opened the box you found at the Hammond. Now we can see what's in it. There's only one piece of paper inside. Commitment to sell the pipe dreams. There's a picture of Radovan Radic with Su Zhong? We knew Radovan changed his will to take the pipe shop out of it just before he died, but now you've discovered that he actually sold the shop to Su, and the sale price is a mere $5,000. I'd have bought it myself for that much. Come on, I know Su Zhong is irresistible, but that's a ridiculous price for business. I agree, let's go talk to her. Yeah, that's a little insane. What do you have to say for yourself, Su? What? You're claiming I coerced Radovan to selling the pipe dreams to me? Commissioner Ace, I told you, I make money, not war. Even the Daily Dawn published an article on me with that title. Then why did Radovan give away his shop to you for only $5,000? Surely he wasn't at all happy to do so. He was ready to retire. Managing a Serbian-owned shop in a Chinese-owned market wasn't easy in these troubled times, for him or his daughter. But we signed the contract in mutual agreement. Radovan was so pleased he even sent me one of his sisha pipes as a gift. And I support cultural exchanges, so I sent him a jar of special Chinese bathing salts in return. Pity he can no longer enjoy it. Now, good day, officers. Okay, she is my prime suspect right now, just saying. I could be wrong, though. Anyways, guys, we're going to wait 9 hours, and I'll see you guys back here. Thank you guys for liking and commenting. It hasn't been as much as previously, but I still appreciate it nonetheless. I hope you guys had a safe 4th of July. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. The criminal case on Facebook. Case number 13. Chapter number 3. Let's figure out what these massage positions mean. Ace, those massage positions you found in the Hammam. What a wonderful display of borderline personality disorder. What great fantasies of torture. Whoever drew these positions has a deep-seated need to have an enemy. That's how they define their own self. In their case, they hate everyone who isn't Chinese. They're also likely to be obsessed, bitter, and irrational. Almost like you, Frank. Very funny, Russell. But Ace is right. The only suspect who fits that description is Tom Zhang, and he's Chinese, so it would explain his preference for Chinese clients. One thing that doesn't fit, though, Tom still treated Radovan, a Serbian man, for years. Well, of course he did. How could he demonstrate his hate of non-Chinese people otherwise? Tom Zhang needed people to roughen up. Okay, I agree. There's only one way to get to the bottom of this. We have to go talk to Tom Zhang. Oops, you're in trouble, buddy. Mr. Zhang, why are you drawing pictures about torturing your non-Chinese clients? It can't be good for business, especially if your regulars are like Oh, there are bigger things in business, Commissioner Ace. I do it to show my allegiance to the Chinese. I'm one of them. I want them to notice me. So you treat your clients differently to show where your loyalties lie? I want the Chinese to accept me, to let me fight alongside them. I want to join their gang. I'm lonely, Commissioner Ace. I want to belong somewhere. I keep posting ads in the Daily Dawn, trying to find friends, but nobody ever replies. But the Chinese can't reject me. I'm Chinese too. My treatment plan is my pledge of allegiance to them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You have problems. Ace, this Chinese feud is everywhere, and the worrying thing is that more and more people join in, like that masseur who's just lonely. Or Steve, the groom. He's capable of divorcing his new wife to save face with his Russian friends. And you think Su Zhong's make money not war stance isn't convincing? Yeah, you do have a point. Amon seems to be the only one with an honest cause. Avoid school at any cost, which doesn't mean he didn't kill Radovan, you're right. Anyway, what should we do now, Ace? You want to go back to the wedding venue? What, you haven't had enough cake? Alright. We better have one last look at the crime scene before Bridezilla starts celebrating her divorce. Bridezilla. That's funny. Yep. I could have told them that we should have gone back to the first place. We always need to go back to the first place. It's basically like clockwork. Alright, so we have husband and wife. Alright, so we have the sun hat, butterfly, harmonica, pigeon, and blue handkerchief. Which, yeah, looks. I was gonna say, which also looks like a clue. Everything looks normal to me, Ace. Why are we wasting our time here? What do you mean there are signs of a struggle? Oh, the ruined wedding cake. I just assumed that's the way it was supposed to look. I see. Roxy did say the victim was pushed against Cupid's arrow. And you're right. The cake and the clues you found must have fallen over during the struggle with the killer. You've got a good eye, Ace. The figure of the bride and groom didn't just fall on the floor. It's also covered in a weird blue goo. Better have a closer look at it. You also found a handkerchief with the initials RR. Yeah, I agree. It must be the victim's name. Radovan Radic. And it looks stained. I won't distract you while you examine it. You never distract me. You never get in my way. All you need to do, Frank, is just continually tell me that I'm amazing and awesome and I like you, man. I mean, you got a little bit of oddity about you. Alright, Ace, you collected the cake crumbs from the victim's handkerchief. See, even weddings are good for something. They end badly, but at least they provide good forensic clues. Yeah, let's get these samples to Jan quickly. If it's not the victim himself who ate the cake, someone will pay dearly for their gluttony. I still think it's the chick. I still think it's... Ooh, 9 hours. Okay. Blue goo. What could it be? Oh, I got lucky. Love it when I get lucky. Another job smoothly done, Ace. You've collected a sample from the bride and groom figurine. Well, that could be anything. But a tiny drop should be enough for Jan to know exactly what it is, right? I believe so. Jan's proven to be pretty amazing. So we have another 15 hours. Holy mother of pearl. I will see you guys later. It's Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook, Pacific Bay, Inner City, case number 13. We are going to arrest the murderer once we finish up the lab. I want to give a shout out to Speed Stacking Man, The Chosen One 342, Andraz KP, and Jack Nikolai. Thank you guys all for liking, commenting. Really means a lot to me. Always fun to see you guys. Always fun to see people that I see all the time on there. And then there's fun to see the new people that are taking the time out to comment, say a few nice things. Always love it when you guys interact. In the last video, I had a couple people, I believe, talking in either Serbian or Russian. I thought it was awesome. I have no idea what you guys are saying, but it was cool that you guys went back and forth. But anyways, these cake crumbs you found on the victim's handkerchief were a good find, Ace. I got an excellent DNA sample off of them. And you're in luck. The genes I've isolated indicate brown eyes, and since the victim had blue eyes, the sample can only come from the killer. Ha! So you're saying the killer celebrated their kill by stuffing their face with cake? Classy. Let's go catch our brown-eyed killer then, shall we, Ace? Well, hey, as you guys all know, at least that means I'm not the murderer. I do not have brown eyes. Okay, let's figure out what the heck this blue liquid stuff is. So you found this blue liquid on the bride and groom figurine, Ace, and you want to know what it is, right? Well, yeah, don't drag this on, Jan. It's not a bedtime story for your kids. What is this blue liquid? The liquid is alcohol, the type used to treat fresh piercings. It is most often used by people who have just gotten pierced for earrings. Well, great. Ace already deduced that the cake probably fell on the floor during the struggle between the victim and the killer. I bet that's when the killer touched the figurine. I don't know for you, Ace, but I want to find out who this earring-wearing killer is. Let's go. I want to know who it is. I know you all want to know who it is. Ace, I believe you've gathered all the evidence to catch Radovan's killer. Let's go and put them behind bars. Alright, my guess is it's the bride. I could be wrong. Let's see if I'm actually right. I know she has earrings. Crap. She doesn't have brown eyes. I didn't think it would be him. It's not her. Ooh, could it be? Yeah, it's him, right? Yeah, it is. Tom Zhang. Oh, maybe he was just trying to get into like the Chinese consulate or whatever. Some of you guys are right. Some of you guys did say the masseur. I didn't think it was him. I thought it was going to either be like the bride or groom. Tom Zhang, Commissioner Ace is arresting you for the murder of Radovan Radic. Killing him at his daughter's wedding? You've got guts. We know you hate your clients who aren't Chinese, and Radovan was Serbian. But was that serious enough reason to kill him? I have no idea what you're talking about. You can't prove anything. I'm innocent. Well, funny you should say that, because Commissioner Ace found a whole bunch of proof. The DNA you left on the victim's handkerchief, for one. There's also the bathing salts that fell out of your pockets right under the victim's body. And let's not forget, alright, I admit it, I did it. I just wanted the Chinese gang to notice me. I wanted so badly to belong somewhere, Ace. You don't know what it's like, being this lonely. I started thinking about ways to get noticed, to show them I was tough. And that's when I got the idea. Radawan had been my customer for years, always blabbering on about his precious daughter. When he mentioned she was getting married, I knew this was my chance. Killing a Serbian, a friend of the Russians, in front of hundreds of people, including Chinese leaders, this would get me noticed for sure. But I don't think it's worked. Nobody has contacted me apart from you, Commissioner Ace. No phone call, no email. It's like people don't care. Wait, you wanted to impress the Chinese with a murder so they would take you into their gang? Wow, Russell was right. You are a nutcase. But not enough to keep you out of jail. You're under arrest. Tom Zhang, you killed Radovan Radic because you thought murdering a Serbian man would get you into a Chinese gang. Is that correct? Yes, Your Honor. Now, thanks to me, even more Chinese people will unite against the Russians. I know that Su Zhang is secretly proud of me, even if she can't admit she's a gang leader. Su Zhang? A gang leader? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in ages. I often have lunch with Miss Zhang. She's a delightful woman. And she likes pudding, too. How could she be a gang leader? Ah, wait, there's a psychological report here by Dr. Russell Crane. He says you suffer from loneliness, Mr. Zhang. That you do anything to be accepted by others, which probably explains your delusions. But Dr. Crane also says you're legally sane, so you're going to jail for 20 years. Who knows? You might even make some friends in there to cure your loneliness. All rise. Wow, I wouldn't want to go to jail to cure my loneliness, that's for sure. Well done, Ace. Another killer behind bars. Another step towards peace and civil order in Inner City. I wonder what's the deal with the missing lung, though. Why would Tom bother to take them? Yeah, it's not the first time organs go missing, you say. One of your last cases involved the killer removing the victim's heart. A missing heart for a love story, and now lungs taken from a smoke peddler. People around here sure have a sense for the dramatic. Ah, well spotted. The first victim was Chinese, killed by a Russian. And now we got a Serbian, friends with the Russian, killed by a Chinese. Ugh, are all the communities taking organs as trophies? And you're right, it definitely seems to be linked to their feud. Violence is getting worse in Inner City, that is certainly true. But you're doing a great job picking up the pieces, Ace. And for me, there's only one thing left for us to do. Call Su Zhang and ask if she wants to have lunch with me tomorrow. Wow, Frank. Wow. You were seriously just wanting to go on a date with this chick. Such a shame. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for the additional investigation. Make sure to like, comment down below. You get 250 likes, I'll be throwing up the video. If you don't, I'll still get it up in about 24 hours. So see you guys all later. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.